Hi my loves, it's me. I am here today to do a prom makeup tutorial. Prom season is now beginning if it hasn't already started for you. My prom is April 27th and it's my senior prom. Now a lot of people don't want to spend the money on a hair and makeup artist, or they just don't really know how to do makeup. So this video today is showing you how to do it, and it's very simple. But before we get into today's video and a little bit more about this look, I wanted to do something very special. So I, for some reason, was checking my subscribers the other day, and I just looked, and all of a sudden this channel has 838 subscribers, which is absolutely insane to me. The last time I uploaded a video which was the boyfriend tag with my boyfriend Tyler, it had, I think, 240, and now we're at 838. I mean, this is absolutely crazy, almost 600 subscribers. And when we're about to hit 1,000, I mean, we're so close, and that is absolutely insane to me to know that people are looking at my channel, subscribing, and liking what I'm doing. So in honor of that, I am doing a huge giveaway, which is completely out of my own pocket, just because I wanted to do something special to thank everyone who is subscribing to me. It means the absolute world to me. So today's giveaway, we will have 3 winners. The 2 winners, the second and third place winners, will receive a $50 gift card to Ulta and a Jeffree Star Liquid Lipstick of any color of their choosing. The grand prize winner will receive the 22-piece Stroke of Luxe Morphe brush, which contains 22 brushes that can make chic happen. It retails for $135, and I'm really excited for this. They will also receive the Morphe 39A Dare to Create palette. This palette is very similar to the James Charles palette, but is non-celebrity based. This is what it looks like. Like I said, it has the same layout of the James Charles palette, but with different colors, a lot more transition shades, which I love. And it is absolutely phenomenal. I love Morphe. I will always support them. All of my brushes, pretty much that I use are Morphe, so it's great. They will also be winning 2 Jeffree Star Velour Lip Scrubs of their choosing in any flavor that they want, and I will be choosing those winners at random. All you gotta do is go follow all of my social media in the links below, and also subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment saying, hey, hi, I love you, I love this video, or leave me suggestions for anything else. The winner will be chosen on April 20th on a Saturday, and I will be sending this out I will be contacting them via Instagram or Twitter, depending on what it is. So that is a giveaway, and I really hope you guys enter. Remember, it is April 20th, and all you gotta do is follow my social media links, leave a comment, subscribe, and like this video. Now, today's makeup, like I said, is a prom look. This is very simple, very basic, and it's just brown, and it works with every single eye color. The only thing that can be interchanged really is the glitter on the inner eye, and that can be changed for any color you want, depending on your dress or what jewelry you're wearing. So without further ado, here's today's video.
Okay, so we are going to start with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and we are just going to use our beauty blender, and we are going to dip it in there and just rub this all over our face by dabbing it everywhere, just to make sure we get a nice even coat. Next, we're just going to prime our lids with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, the original one, just to give a nice even base to our eyes before we put any cream or just powder shadows on there. Now I'm just kind of using a spoolie just to even my brow hairs before taking the e.l.f. brow wax to put on before I put any color base onto my brows. This product is so great. It really holds your brows in place all day, and I love it. So next up, we're going to use the Benefit Ka-Brow Brow Gel to fill in my brows, and use a little bit of the Anastasia Dip Brow Gel in shade Chocolate. And for the Ka-Brow, I actually end up using shade 3.5. I want it to be just a little bit lighter than my hair color, but also match evenly.
That's good.
Also, really hope you enjoy all the faces I'm making when I do my brows and the rest of my makeup in general, because let's be honest here, they're the cutest thing about me. Now, just to really set my brows, I'm taking the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter, and it's a gel and it's clear. And I really just like my brows to stay in place all day, so that's why I use this. Next, I am taking the Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer and putting a little onto my hand and getting a nice e.l.f. fluffy brush and dipping that and just priming the holy crap out of my face, because let's be honest here, everyone needs a prime face, and if you don't believe in primer, then you're a liar. Next, we're taking the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in shade Painterly. I love this, it's a great base, and I also like to do my eyes before I do any foundation so that fallout doesn't get on my face and mess up my foundation. Next up, we're going to be using the MAC eyeshadow in shade Gesso. It's a really nice white, and I like to put it on top of the paint pot because it gives it a nice base so that none of the colors will come out with a weird pigment. So you're just going to apply this all over the lid on top of where you put the MAC Painterly paint pot. Now we're going to be taking the Carly Bible Deluxe palette, and we're going to be using that light brown in the top left corner just to put this all over our lids to start with a nice base of brown for this brown smoky eye. To put this shade on, I'm using the Morphe and Jeffree Star collab brushes, and this is JS5. Next up, we're going to be using the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm using the second and fourth shades in the second row, and I'm just using this to kind of create a nice base with the brown to kind of give it a nice smoky eye. And I'm applying this all to from the outer corners of my eye to the middle of my eye, blending it into my crease. And again, I'm using the Morphe and Jeffree Star collab brushes in JS5. Now I'm going to tap off any product from the last one and dip the JS5 brush back into the Jaclyn Hill palette in the fifth from the left on the bottom and the last one on the second to last row. And we're blending this into the outer corners, just making it super nice and smoky but soft at the same time. Now I'm just taking a dry cotton pad and wiping off any fallout that was on my face. And then I'm going to go back in with my JS5 brush and I'm just going to blend out a little bit more, and I clearly didn't do that on camera very well. Next up, I'm going to be taking the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions palette, and I'm going to be using this really pretty gold with a flat synthetic brush and spraying it with my Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray and putting it in the inner corners and on the bottom waterline just to give it a really nice inner quarter glittery effect. Now this next part's going to be a little different for everybody, but I am taking the Morphe Fluidity Full Coverage Foundation in shade F2.40, and it's the matte, and I'm just putting this all over my face with a Tarte flat brush and also like a kabuki brush. I don't know, I got it in a set and I love it. After the foundation is laid, I'm taking my Fenty Match Sticks in shade Suede and contouring my cheeks. And then I'm going to take my Huda Beauty concealer in the shade Marshmallow and put it all under my eyes. I'm the kind of person who doesn't really like to blend out my concealer with a beauty blender, so I'm using a Sephora No. 63 Pro Liquid Foundation brush to just buff this out all over my face. Now to blend out my contour, I'm using a Morphe M439 brush, and I just love this because it's super fluffy and it works for creams and powders. Next up, I'm going to be using my Bobbi Brown Skin Weightless Powder Foundation in the shade Natural, and I love to do this on top of my liquid foundation because it also sets my concealer and my contour from looking super duper bright and patchy all day long, and it gives me a nice soft look. Next to contour, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit in the shade Fawn, and I'm using a flat tart brush to contour my cheeks out. And then to contour my nose, I end up using a Morphe E47 brush. The next and my favorite step of doing my makeup is bronzing. I am using the Tarte Hotel Heiress Amazon Clay Matte Waterproof Bronzer and using a big fluffy Tarte brush that was in the Unicorn collection to bronze my whole face using the 3E shade, which is your forehead, cheeks, and chin and jawline. Next up for blush, I use the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Captivating, and I apply it all to my cheeks with the Morphe M554 brush. Now to highlight, we're using the Benefit Cheek Leaders Bronze Squad Palette, and we're using the shade Cookie. This highlighter is blinding, and as Jeffree Star says, if it's not blinding, I don't want it. Putting it all on our cheekbones and up to our forehead a little bit, and then putting it on our nose and on our Cupid's bow. Now to dull the highlight a little bit, I'm going back in with my Morphe M554 brush. Next up, I am going to take my Airspun Loose Translucent Powder and baking my face under my eyes, on my chin, and on the center of my forehead. I absolutely love this powder. I love this better than Laura Mercier, and this is $5.95 at Walmart. While our faces are baking, I'm going in with a clean Morphe M504 fluffy brush just to blend out my eyeshadow a little bit more and make it look super natural. Then I'm going to be taking the Makeup Forever Gold Pigment and putting it on my brow bone to give a really great brow highlight. Then I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Gel Liner in the black and putting it all in my waterline just to give a nice bright effect. Next up, I'm taking my Benefit Roller Liner and applying my eyeliner wings and eyeliner. You're going to want to take this on the outer side of your eyeshadow and drag it about halfway up, then pull back down to create the nice, beautiful wing effect. Next, I'm going to be taking the Morphe R10 Fluffy Brush and just dusting off the setting powder all over my face. Then I'm going to go back in with the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions palette, dipping back into that gold, spraying with my setting spray, and dragging it on my lower lash line from the inner corner to about halfway out. Then I'm going to be using a Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH40 brush, dipping back into that dark brown in the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and dragging it from the outer corner to the gold of my lower lash line. I'm going to apply some lashes and use my Kush Mascara by Milk and make it look super pretty. Then I'm going to be taking my Jeffree Star Lip Liner in shade Allegedly and lining my lips all the way through. Then I'm going to put on my Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lip in shade Nathan all over my lips. And finally, I'm going to be putting on my Too Faced Peach Lip Gloss over that liquid lipstick and then setting my face.
Okay guys, that's the look. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think it looks so good and it's very simple that anyone can pretty do it. It's really just simple colors and I'm just so happy with the way this turned out. Do not forget to enter my giveaway, which ends April 20th. All you gotta do is subscribe to this channel, follow my social media links, leave a like on this video, and comment on this video saying anything you want and you will be entered. Also, thank you to my friend Ethan for editing this video. I'm gonna be uploading more because Ethan is going to be helping me edit, which is so great. We've been best friends since 6th grade and now we're seniors and it's crazy. So thank you all so much for watching this. Thank you, Ethan, for editing this. And remember to enter the giveaway. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Love you.